Look at stock ticker symbol USRM, currently traded at 0124. Looks like it's been a while since we went through this one. That was going to be back over the 17th, right here on this candle. All right, I said right there, 004. Wow, 0044 still has room to go. Job them alert. Congratulations on that. It's up 34% today off of a nice, steady, and open move. So all you guys, I do want to point out, though, obviously, it moves off of that very quick, off of that alert. So there was definitely an opportunity to make that money there. The problem, though, it did pull back. It pulled back freaking hard, too, and then just bounced off of that. So it went below, well above, below 50% below of what I put the alert on as far as technical analysis. Just, like the see, a month later, right? No, probably about 3 weeks later, that really pulled down. I do want to point out one thing with this as far as the technical analysis goes. You guys know how much I talk about gap ups and don't do it, gap ups and don't do it. I even did that video on it for all you guys that are watching this for the first time. Penny stock gap ups don't do this. Well, you guys did it right here. But there was a lot of trading back here in the past off of that area. But still, it gapped. But right here, continuously opened at it closed and opened at the same price. Closed and opened at the same price continuously. I like that. This is what happens. When you gap up, they end up pulling back. If you don't gap up, they end up keep going. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's what I've always noticed over the last many years of looking at these stock charts. 0122 right now, I am going to say, I think that it's going to start pulling back soon. That is my personal opinion. Bouncing off of that level of 0134 is going to be that resistance level, going to be based on back here. We can go ahead and put up another one roughly right there off of that. Actually, I want to move that up so I give you guys a little bit of a bigger spread. There we go. 0169 off of that level. We'll go ahead and place the support down here. And that's exactly where it's going to I think that it's going to start pulling back, in my opinion. And then once this runs across that line, it could pull back to that. All right, so that's my general thoughts on this one. I'll go ahead and hand it to Joe and see what he thinks. It's been a while since we've covered this.
Yeah, I was just looking it over. There's a bunch of different things on it. There hasn't been a press release since January. And that was more or less on an article, I guess, that was published. And a lot of times these articles that get published, in reference to like their actual work, is it takes months to even get it submitted and going. So that press release from the 23rd was CSO Kristen Comella publishes paper on the implantation of stromal vascular fraction in patients with degenerative disc disease. So that was right there, and that was on the 23rd, David, from the chart perspective, if you see that. So the other thing I'm noticing, I'm over here looking at the filings, I'm seeing some Form 4s over here, and that was the first one I pulled up was
February 23rd, Joe?
January
Oh, okay,
23rd.
thank you. All right.
Yeah, so that's I'm looking at, there's a SC13G as well, but then these two Form 4s. I'm going to pull up the other one too. The last one that I looked at was how many shares this was. For like 10 million shares acquired. And this person owns now 21,841,284 shares. All right, so this guy right here obviously has a decent position in the company. So now I'm going to see what the other one's for. Let's see if it's the same dude. No, this is this Kristen Cornell person. Let's see. So 5 million shares right here. She now has 11 million shares, 697,748 shares. So I mean, that's all I'm seeing right here for this company. I'll give you a quick review of what the company does, though, because obviously it piques interest when you know that there's a company out there, or at least people that work for the company believe in the company enough to go and buy their own shares. Or I know when I was investing, that would pique my interest. All right, so I'm going to pull this up and then give you a quick profile. It just takes a second, you know how that goes. All right, so U.S. Stem Cell Incorporated, formerly BioHeart Incorporated, is an emerging enterprise in the regenerative medicine slash cellular therapy industry. We're focused on the discovery, development, and commercialization of cell-based therapeutics that prevent, treat, and cure disease by repairing and replacing damaged or aged tissue, cells, and organs, and restoring their normal function. We believe that regenerative medicine slash cellular therapies or therapeutics will play a large role in positively changing the natural history of diseases. Ultimately, we contend lessening patient burdens as well as reducing the associated economic impact disease imposes upon modern society. Our business, which includes three operating divisions: U.S. Stem Cell Training, Vet Biologics, and U.S. Stem Cell Clinic, includes that the development of proprietary cell therapy products, as well as revenue-generating physician and patient-based regenerative medicine / cell therapy training services, cell collection and cell storage services, the sale of cell collection and treatment kits for human and animals, and the operation of a cell therapy clinic. Management maintains that revenue and their associated cash inflows generated from our businesses will, over time, provide funds to support our clinical development activities, as they do today for our general business operations. We believe the combination of our own therapeutics pipeline combined with our revenue-generating capabilities provides the company with a unique opportunity for growth and a pathway to profitability. So with that being said, I mean, you obviously want to learn more about the company. So you basically just go click in the on the Investors Hangout right there. You just type in USRM, go right over to that board, click on their filings, and start going through their quarterlies and getting more of a sense of what they're doing and what kind of generating revenue that they do have. And as always, if you have an opinion or you know about this company, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that are visiting and using Investors Hangout daily.
All right, so again with the chart, 0122 watch might move for one more day, but chart is getting overbought now, in my opinion. Resistance at 0134, 0169, support at 009163. A lot of interest here. I mean, there's no way around that. I mean, just in over the last 6 weeks, a lot of the charts looking nice, like I said, but yeah, you might pull back. It's completely healthy. But the long term here is starting to look really nice. I mean, like I said, you guys come down right here and you guys go sideways. For all you guys that watch all of our videos, you know that stuff that I look for is when it just goes sideways. It's not always a bad thing, especially when you're coming down like that. When you go sideways, hey, something might be up, and it looks like USRM, it is up. So go ahead and continue to watch this one.
David,
Yes.
David, before you start this, I know I'm cutting you off, but I didn't even read this in the thing, but they took a little clip of actual that press release from January 23rd. So I'm gonna just read that because I mean that right there is pretty much probably why it started to go. All right, so from that paper that CSO Kristen Carmella Camilla published, it was effects of the intracerebral implantation of stromal vascular fraction plus platelet-rich plasma in patients with degenerative disc disease was published. All right, I thought they had a freaking thing. All right, so right here, this is basically how the test went. It said the study focused on the implementation of stromal vascular fraction in patients suffering from degenerative disc disease. Patients underwent a local traumatic liposuction procedure to remove approximately 60 ml of fat tissue from the abdomen. The fat was separated to isolate the SVF, and the cells were delivered directly into the damaged discs. Patients were monitored for a period of 6 months post-treatment, noting considerable decreases in pain and increases in flexion. A copy of the paper can be accessed, like from that press release. They got a more in depth. Obviously, you can go and read it and everything else. But that's. I don't want to get into it, but that's obviously good right there because they removed it. They're basically telling you what they did in the study. So for me to keep going on and on, I just wanted to throw that in there because I noticed it, and obviously we're looking at the chart, and that's that.
Okay, so again, you guys, I went over the chart, and as always, if you feel that this video might have helped you at all, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Stay updated with the hottest stocks in the market, and as always, remember that if you have a hot stock, you can share it with us over at investorshangout.com/live. And also, if you are an investor and you like to see the company come on here, the CEO come on here for a questions and answers stream, we do that too, completely free. All you have to do is reach out to us, and you guys can go ahead and ask some questions in our live chat live. Again, that is at investorshangout.com, USRM.